I can't lose anything. I can only win.
Only your honor.
I can only win, right?
Yeah.
I'm in a football pool. I can't find a halachic heter for it, but I'm in it anyways, right? I'm not going to tell you that it's mutter to do, so I'm not a heretic. I'm just a guy doing an avera, and the difference between me and anybody else is they do they hide their averas they sweep them under the rug, right? And they pretend like they don't do them, and they look you in the face and they say, "I'm Moses Rabbeinu." Right? I don't do averas. I'm, everything's spotlessly clean. And then they go back inside and they beat the crap out of their kids. And they scream at their wife and they call her a cunt. Right? I've seen this. Right? 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 Am I right? Can you imagine that goes on? Can you picture that goes on? I know for a fact it goes on. Okay? So, well, the difference between me and them is they have you believing that they're a tzaddik, but really they're a Russia, and I have you believing that I'm a Russia, and I'm a Russia. But the difference is, right?
You're not a heretic.
I'm not a heretic, and I put it in front, and you know what you're getting with me. I'm probably the only person around that you will find who will look you in the face and see, not only do I do sins, I will do them in front of you.
Not many rabbis go around describing people as heretics. I mean, that's
I do that.
Really unusual.
I do that, and that's why you like me, because you're looking for someone to call you a heretic the same way somebody called your dad a heretic. I told you that. That's the way I analyze your book. That's why I learned that from your book.
So what do you think about the Lingerie Football League?
I don't even want to look at that again. That's an affair I don't need, okay? I got enough affairs looking at this football game with the guys.
But what do you think about the whole concept of women in lingerie?
What do you think of the concept of porn?
Football?
What do you think of soft porn? That's what that is. That's called soft porn. You're the porn expert, right? That's called soft porn.
Oh, sports is like healthy for body and
Would you
soul.
shut up with the sports? That's just a glamorized a day at Hooters. It's like, you know what that is? That's like, ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please, inside Hooters, right? Now they're all going to do like mud wrestling.
Look, the fans are going wild.
It's like mud wrestling. That's what it is. It's mud wrestling at a casino. Come on, this is not a sport. This is for, it's just soft porn.
It disturbs me.
No.
Oh, did you see that hit? Woo! It seems very interesting. It disturbs me in some way. There's like beautiful women going smash.
Okay, let me ask you this. What if they had guys doing it?
Oh yeah, guys playing with girls. Yeah.
No. Guys by themselves in Speedos. Right?
Oh yeah, that would be disgusting.
Thank you. Okay, let's learn the Parsha. We've already wasted an hour. So, I guess I did just to finalize, to sum up that thing. I did give what they were saying some thought, and I thought about I said, you know what? Maybe they all have a point. They're all gang tackling you. Greg and your two other friends. Mm-hmm. Would you give that serious thought, what I've been saying, that maybe you would be better off having you done or just reform and hung out in that crowd?
No, I did reform and I did hang out in that crowd.
But your guy is over there. Your rabbi is over there.
And I went there for years. And it was great.
But you want to be
I've
here.
got his Torah lessons. I met women.
Right, and now you're over here.
And now I'm over here.
And you had a flimsy conversion that let you walk in holding on to Prager. And he's your rabbi. Okay, that's all fine and good. You want to dismiss everything everybody else has said, and you're fine with it. That's great. You're at peace. Do me one favor. Don't bring that crap into our Torah talks. Because it's not Judaism. It's Pragerism.
I'll keep saying what I want to say about the posture, and you can keep saying what you want to say about the
Okay,
posture.
then fine. Why don't I just have a talk with a Reform rabbi next to me?
Happy, which Reform rabbi would you like to bring in?
Alright, and with that, let's move on to the Torah talks. To the Parsha. And I'm going to... I want to say that I did read your website. You should bring it up. Bring up your bullet points. And I went through it, and once again, the JPS came back, and I thought we killed it. I thought we killed the JPS.
I guess not.
And it came back like it's like a mullock. It kill it. It just keeps coming back.
That's the Jewish Publication Society
commentary. Oh God! And
Genesis.
And I read it, and I was just cringing through all of it. And I'm going to handle all of this stuff. Bring them on, and I'm going to handle all of it.
So this week's Torah portion is Vayishlach. It's Genesis chapter 32 to Genesis, the end of chapter 36, basically. And
this game's still going. This is painful.
Let us talk about Torah. Let us not worry about these Goya shit.
I got money on this. Go ahead.
Chas v'shalom. Here I am trying to speak holy words.
I'm sorry, Levi. Go ahead.
And the rabbi here is like concerned with Gashmias, and I'm a man of Ruchnius.
Ooh.
Like I am concerned with the things of the spirit, and the rabbi is concerned with the things of the Goyish body. Oy vey. Now I'm going to try to elevate. I've dedicated my whole life to elevating the human condition.
All right. Just get to it.
So we've got Jacob coming back to meet Esau, and
Esau,
right, in Hebrew, and I guess Jacob is afraid for his own safety because he fled 20 years previous. His mother said, "You better get out of town because Esau has sworn to kill you after Dad dies." Dad's still alive at this point, so Esau shouldn't have been worried because, like, the old man Yitzhak, he keeps nodding on for many more years. So I don't know why Yaakov was worried for his life.
Yaakov.
Because Yitzhak, their dad, was still alive. But anyway, Jacob was
I have
prudent.
to look that up. You did not write that question up there, by the way.
Jacob was prudent and he did not rely on his own righteousness, but strove to ensure his safety through practical measures. So your own righteousness is no safety in the real world. You can be as righteous as you like, but you walk into South Central, with a wallet full of money, or no wallet at all, and you could be in trouble. So, like, doing mitzvahs is not going to keep you safe from getting cold, or getting cancer, or getting robbed, or getting run over, or having someone beat the crap out of you. So you can't rely on your own righteousness. So I dig that. Also, doing the right thing. Now, I think that Yaakov basically did the right thing.
Say it, Yaakov.
Yaakov.
Thank you.
He did the right thing because he was clearly the one to carry on the birthright, carry on the religious teachings of the family and of his father. He did the right thing, and sometimes you have to use trickery to get your way in life, and so he had to use trickery to get the birthright from Yitzhak. I think he did the right thing, but even when you do the right thing, if other people feel angry at you, your righteousness, again, is not going to serve as any kind of protection. So, I've written a lot of accurate and righteous stories over the years, along with some not so accurate and not so righteous stories. No, thank you. But let's just concentrate on the accurate and righteous stories I've done. Accurate, righteous stories that still hurt people, that's going to bring down a world of hurt on me. Once you start hurting people, even if you're doing the right thing, it's still going to cause repercussions. And so that's what Jacob is dealing with. Generally speaking, doing the right thing will make your life simpler. But not always. It's not always going to make it easier. And you still got to deal with real-world repercussions when you advance yourself in some way. Let's say you stand up for a value system. A lot of other people are going to resent that. We'll see this next week's Parsha when Joseph tells his brothers, "Oh, I had this dream where my sheaf was standing up and all your sheaves were bowing down to me." And the brothers should have just laughed at him, but they resented him for saying that he was superior to them. So if you stand up for a value system, stand up for a birthright, stand up for Torah and Judaism, a lot of people are going to resent it. And even if you're 100% right, you've still got to deal with the real world possibilities and implications of what you've done. There's a dynamic in human life where people will either be admiring of good things you've done, or they'll be envious and hate you for good things you've done. And you got to be ready to play in the real world. So the measures that Jacob take with Esau shows that he views Esau as primarily motivated by material things. So,
I want to comment on that first point.
Okay.
I wanted to say, doing the right thing almost always is the more difficult way. It is almost always easier just to go with the flow.